What's up, everybody? So, as you can see, I have recently acquired some obnoxious bumper stickers because my car is a total piece of crap and is pretty much falling apart at this point. But anyways, so I sort of figured, you know what? Let's throw some bumper stickers on there just for, I don't know, just for ha-has. So I got my vegan, don't ask me where I get my protein bumper sticker, the beard balm, grave before shave, represent, the new Spartan magnet, and then the Kale bumper sticker, and then my school pass. But anyway, so I was out for a run, and I was sitting in the driver's side of the car, and this guy came running out of the woods, and while he was coming by, he stopped. I think he originally saw the Spartan stickers. He stopped and he said, "Oh, you run Spartans?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Yeah, me too." He said, "Just to let you know, if you drive a car, you can't be a vegan." And I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Why?" Because of the fossil fuels being, blah, blah, blah. And he said, "No, because every car tire has beef in it, basically." I guess he buys and sells. Wow, it is so noisy out here today. What in the junk? But he buys and sells tires for Continental Tire, and I guess in the process they use some kind of beef lard or something to get some kind of acid out of it. But so here's the thing. Yes, that's probably true. I didn't fact check him. I just took him at his word. There are a lot of things in my life that may have something to do with an animal product, but stuff like your tires, white sugar, like a bunch of stuff like that, like those ingredients that are used in the processing, that have something to do with animals, like that's not the bigger issue. Like if suddenly there wasn't a beef industry, I promise you tire manufacturers would find an alternative. But because there's a beef industry, they have all these animal body parts and runoff that companies buy up to use, because if not, there would just be bones and fat everywhere because it's not used in the meat producing. But it's the meat industry that leads to having extra stuff that needs to be used. So that's kind of where I am on that. So some advice to so that brings up another little issue that I have kind of toyed with a little bit in my personal life. So I still own products that are made of animal, like hides. Like I still have a pair of leather shoes. The interior of my car may or may not be real leather. I still have a leather jacket that my dad gave me, even though I was vegan at the time. He gave me a jacket and he said, "Well, I'm not asking you to eat it." But it was kind of like an extra jacket, I think. I don't think it was like intended for me, but it was given to me because he just didn't need it. And I don't really wear it ever because I mean, it's useful, I guess, but I don't really use that. My wallet's made of leather, but the thing is that I had them prior to or in between veganism, moments of veganism in my life. So, like, I may have purchased them when I was eating a vegan diet, but I wasn't part of or I was eating a plant-based diet, but I wasn't like a vegan as far as like for ethical reasons. But anyway, so there's still things that I use every day that have animal products. And so I kind of have this, like, what do I do in those types of situations? Do I give them away? Do I throw them away? And I think, no, I shouldn't, because if I just like throw it away or something, it was once an animal, and this animal suffered and died for its flesh to be used and eaten and whatever. So I kind of feel like if I throw it away, that's a part of this animal that would just like was discarded as if it had no importance. So, and it's not the case. So for me, I'm gonna keep using these products until I need to replace them, and then do my best to replace them with vegan options. So I don't think, going back to the tire issue, I don't think that there's a vegan option of tire, which I never even thought of before. So I don't know. You know, there's some everyday things that like it's just hard to get around right now. But I promise you, if the world suddenly stops eating meat, other companies that currently use animal products will stop doing that. Will stop using animal byproducts and animal products because it won't be cheap anymore. So the easiest thing you can do is change your diet. Like, don't worry about, oh, I already own all these other animal products, or I use white sugar and it's filtered through bone, or I use gas and it's a fossil fuel, and I have beef fat in my tires. Like, those are all byproducts of the bigger issue. So start with the diet and chip away as you can. Yeah, and if you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. I just wanted to do a quick video. Thanks, guys.